English, you motherfuckers.
It's two guys in like jackets, but it kind of looks like he's getting blown.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to get head.
It kind of looks like he's giving secret head to, I don't know who's Drake or who is party next door.
He's like a furry thing.
Some secret head for you.
That's the title of the album. Some secret head.
Some secret head for you.
But I don't know if we can play this, but I don't know. It was the craziest. It's so good. This song.
It's so good.
Just
Ooh. That's the sound Drake makes when he's getting secret head.
Oh, party! I'm about to.
I want to meet your madre.
I mean, I just turn it off. It's awful. It's the worst thing of all time.
No.
It's crazy. I want to meet your madre.
God.
It's for Latinas.
No, it's not. It's okay. Drake makes music for he makes music for women,
For children.
women, retarded men who it's just like money, bitches. There's everything capitalistic over everything. Guys that like can't even talk to you unless they go, you don't even get bitches like me.
So he's like a musical equivalent of like a life raft on the Titanic. It's like retards.
Type
and
shit.
women.
Like
zero
type shit.
people,
Yeah.
like zero substance people. Yeah, people that go like type shit.
Yeah.
And also, final demographic, 14-year-olds at the mall that steal earrings for their girlfriend from Claire's boutique. And then they talk for a month straight about the time they got a hand job during Terrifier at the AMC. That's the demographic.
It's funny that final demographic is just all the other demographics wrapped into the
They
one
are all grown up.
demographic. Yeah.
The girl that gave that kid a hand job during Terrifier is the retarded woman that loves Drake still.
Well, she's the woman who was sex trafficked by Drake.
Yes.
And has Stockholm syndrome. Still loves Drake.
I don't know, man. I find pretending that he's incredible fascinating.
Yeah.
I go online and I read the narratives, and his biggest supporters are streamers.
Yeah.
The
No.
streamers. These are millionaire children who were deprived of oxygen at birth.
Who do anything for money. So it's the most transparent
He's
thing
paying
ever. He's
them
paying them. Yeah.
to talk well about
Yes,
his
obviously.
newest 21-track piece of shit.
Pile of dog shit. Yeah, I can't even bring myself to listen to it.
21 tracks.
21 tracks. You
That's
know?
insane.
And I like Drake albums because there's always that type of song on it.
Where he does like a voice.
Meet the Padre. There's always one song that you go, this is parody level music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But what are you going to do?
Yeah, he's a giant queer. I think everyone who likes him is also just gay as shit. Like, I think if you're a guy who likes Drake, I'm like, you're gay.
You like pussy. Like, you talk about pussy so much, everyone's like, dude, you're gay, man.
You like pussy so much that every time you fuck pussy, you're like, "Oof, I wish this was a man's ass. God damn it. Almost as good as a man's ass.
You are. Yeah, there's an element of being a gay man that comes into loving Drake.
Yeah.
Just his voice. It's just he sounds like a parody person when he sings. I go, this is just like a gag.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Never understood him.
Yeah.
And hopefully he kills himself soon.
He does have like Epstein level like egomaniac shit that he'll never kill himself. That if Drake does kill himself, it will be like, oh, somebody killed him.
What's the pedophile stuff beyond the Millie Bobby Brown shit?
There's a bunch of shit. You know, there's no actual hard evidence that he's a pedophile. Like
he touched. He was. There's like a 17-year-old. He's like groping her on stage.
Yeah.
And like, how old are you? 17.
He's like, damn, he's not supposed to be this thick.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He's like rubbing his nipples. He's like, what the fuck? You're 17.
He starts flicking his bean. He's like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You think it's
If only you wasn't 17.
I mean, the most damning thing I think I saw back in the day was he rented out Dodger Stadium
Oh, for that 18-year-old.
for her 18th birthday, which means like you're a groomer. You've been grooming young women. It's a fucking creepy thing to do.
Yeah, he stole. This other guy said the cover of his album is it's this.
Yeah, it's other Toronto artist.
This other Toronto artist that filmed a video, and then Drake and Party Next Door were like talking to him. He even started as like a teen.
Yeah.
So he even like grooms like male rappers.
He sure
and
does.
Steals from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah, and that's why but people love him. Like he is kind of like hip hop, like the way his fan base is. And no matter what he does, he is like Trump, kind of.
Well, he's like hip hop, like ancient emperor. You know what I mean?
Xerxes?
Yeah, he's kind of like Xerxes.
Yeah, hip hop Xerxes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Also, the whole album aesthetically looks like Soul Sold Separately, the Freddie Gibbs album.
Yes, exactly.
Down to the bunnies and the Vegas aesthetic, and he just he sucks.
He's a catty bitch.
He's a catty
gay
bitch.
man. He's
Yeah.
always going after women and
He's a
shit.
he's a catty queer.
He's like he should be added to the Fab Five. Drake goes, "Oh my God, honey, we need an underground tunnel here for the children." And what's going on with A$AP Rocky? I didn't mean to start this off with like a
He like
hip-hop
shot a
thing,
guy.
but A$AP Rocky, what is with these guys? They can't stop. I feel like a lot of rappers don't understand like when you're angry at a friend, you could just point at them and go, "I'm pissed off at you," but they want their finger to be an
Knock it
automatic.
off!
They want their finger to be a gun.
Yeah.
Their finger always got to be a gun.
It's hilarious to me. Every rapper, it's like, all right, you're famous now. Whatever you do, don't bring a gun to the airport. And then they all go, fuck, I brought the gun to the airport.
Yeah.
God damn it, my bad, dude.
They're the stupidest people on earth.
And they always have a crew around them. It's like, let your crew go down.
Yeah, dude, hire some goons.
Give the guns to your friends that are They're not talented.
Yeah.
They protect you. They take the fall.
No, yeah, it's
And then
unbelievable.
they spend, they can do a 10-year bid. And then when they get out, you go, listen, man, I got a lot of pussy for you. Thanks for that. Thanks
Yeah.
for the fall.
Absolutely.
A$AP Rocky might go to prison.
Oh, he's going to prison.
For
He's
24 years.
going to prison.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I
He
mean,
shot a guy on video, didn't he?
It's on video?
I'm pretty
haven't
sure
seen
he
the
shot a
video.
guy on video.
The video is very obstructed. It's hard to tell, but it's pretty
I
obvious.
mean, he's
that
got
he
the
did
best
shoot
lawyer
a
on
guy.
earth.
They were saying it's a fake gun.
Yeah, they're saying
Really?
that's one of the things I heard too is that he carries on a prop gun to
a
feel
prop-
tough.
it's a prop
like,
gun.
Like
That's
yo, I
really-
got that shit on me.
That's worse.
Why?
That's the gayest thing.
They're like, we're charging you
He's
for being gay.
got the wooden
ASAP.
gun from the other guys.
He's got a Nerf gun on him. He's like, don't fucking try me, bitch. I swear to God, dude.
That's rough. I didn't know.
That sucks.
Yeah.
a rubber gun.
Yeah.
His lawyers are like, I've never seen like footage like this in court. Look at the way the lawyers
Dude, they're
are
aggressive.
but they're like fighting like, this doesn't even seem like real court.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky looks like he's in the Men in Black.
He looks
He's
like
got
he's in
sunglasses
Matrix,
on
yeah.
inside.
Jury that he knew was not true or didn't know if it was true, and that's unethical. That's unethical. And this is a guy.
First of
who,
all,
the Ninth Circuit just said.
Never seen a
"Right,
judge
jury,
stand like
correct."
that.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I've never seen a judge be like, excuse me, sir.
He's standing up.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
Your Honor,
Your Honor, here about
one more thing out of him, and we air everything that's happened in this case. Which the
I mean, that's a lawyer going, ooh, I'm so scared.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Who does that?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
What type of damn fucking kangaroo
Kangaroo
court
court
are
is
they
this?
running?
aware of. Stop. He might want to stop.
I'm so threatened.
You should.
He just said, I'm so scared. I mean, they're like, there's two lawyers yelling at each other like little children.
I mean,
Ooh, I'm so scared.
this might work out in his favor, to be honest.
That the other guy looks like an idiot.
Yeah, they both look like retards.
What if Rocky's like, hey, man, if you don't knock it off, I will shoot you. All right?
He pulls the fake gun out.
A$AP Rocky just looks at the judge. He's like, hey, judge, white guys, right? I don't even...
Judge is like, yeah, they be tripping, bro.
I didn't take A$AP to be this type of guy. I thought he had his life together.
He was in prison.
He's a
before.
fashionista. He's a fucking artist. Made his
Yeah.
own videos.
That's
Made interesting, weird, new music. Always trying a new thing. And he's fucking pulling guns on other A$APs.
Yeah, other
There's another
ASAPs.
A$AP?
It was
Yeah,
another
it's
A$AP.
against one of the guys in ASAP.
It was fratricide.
Like A$AP Relly.
Fratricide.
fratricide.
ASAP Relly.
A$AP Relly.
Yeah, you'd expect
What is the
this-
fight over?
I don't even really
Probably
know.
like lean or something.
I don't know, John. Maybe like an old English 40.
I don't know. Cough syrup, dumbass.
What if they're just having a tug of war with the gun? Like, that's my gun. No, that's my gun.
I really didn't expect this out of A$AP Rocky.
Maybe in the first year of his career, but it's like it's been so far gone. You're so established. What are you
I
doing?
don't understand, especially when you've impregnated Rihanna.
Yeah, your wife's Rihanna. What are you even doing?
Your wife is Rihanna. If I was the judge, I go, I can't do this to Rihanna's baby daddy. I simply can't. This is absurd.
I have to protect Rihanna.
He's crying as he gives the sentence. He's like, I'm so sorry, Rihanna, but 24 years. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. I also think that the shooting was on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, that actually that should get him off. Because that's you go. Your Honor, have you ever been on Hollywood Boulevard?
You'd shoot somebody too.
You'd want to kill anybody around you. It's the
International
worst
waters.
place there is.
Yeah.
Remember the bar we went to after the rock show on Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah.
Where Joey was.
I left immediately. That
Yelling
bar
at that,
sucked so much ass.
Yeah.
people. It was awful.
That's not even like the worst part of Hollywood Boulevard.
No, I know. Hollywood Boulevard is just it's a bunch of like fake Coney Island hot dog stands run by like Armenian dudes and awful T-shirt places and
Andy Dick's there just running around.
it's where people go that just got to LA. Like it's where people it's like where like trash it's like where people like that just got off their Spirit flight and they go like LA, the city of angels. And they head straight to Hollywood Boulevard.
They go right to Madame Tussauds.
Sorry, I just got an email from my lawyer.
Oh,
What happened?
Allegations are stacking up.
Just a new woman.
A new one.
New victim. Just another lying floozy that I have to have handled. This really exhausts me. These women and their accusations.
Yeah, so I don't know. This whole ASAP Rocky thing is so weird too because there was a plea deal where he would serve 3 months in prison and then be on an 8-year parole.
He turned it down.
that's
turned it
crazy.
down.
That's crazy.
So when you hear that initially, you're
So
like
confident.
All right, well then you must have a good case here.
They was
you
sent
know?
to prison for 3 months.
3 months and then 8 years of parole. Now he's going up against 24 years because he denied the plea deal, which is fucking crazy.
And what did he do when Trump got him off?
he came back.
In Sweden. What was he in there for? What was he?
Oh, he assaulted a fan.
All right, ASAP is this.
Well,
I'm
I think the
starting
fan
to
was being
feel
annoying.
like I've had the wool pulled over my eyes, and ASAP's he's a street thug.
Yeah.
Starting to think this kid is not so clean cut as I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he needs to make some changes. to
Dude,
his
what if
lifestyle.
he does go to prison and Trump pardons him? That'd be the funniest thing of all time.
That would rock.
He's just
be
like,
awesome.
no matter what prison he's in, Sweden, America, you're not going to stay there, honey. I love ASAP forever.
One of the best tweets of Trump's whole first run was the "Welcome home, ASAP. You'll be soon." He goes, "You'll be home ASAP." Like he was like loving like the wordplay. And everyone was just like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." He was so hated that anytime he was even mildly like amusing, people were like he did something that everyone genuinely was like, "That come on, that's kick ass." He got ASAP Rocky out of prison, and then he's tweeting about it because he's just he's a celebrity. Trump loves celebrities, or that type of shit.
Yeah.
and we all had to hate that.
I loved it.
I loved it.
in the moment.
I think this term around, I think Trump will go enjoy the whole blackie. I heard what you did.
He goes, Yams had it coming.
Yams was nothing more than a wigger with a bunch of purple splotches
With a bunch
all
of
over
bullshit
his
birthmarks on his stupid fat face.
Azalea Banks was saying the other day that ASAP Rocky had Yams killed. Did you see that? Have you seen this, folks?
Was she saying that?
She said something along those lines, but she's schizophrenic.
Didn't he OD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
ASAP didn't care, Rocky didn't care or something.
Mm.
The ASAP
And wasn't
mob. I
Yams
mean, we
like
could
that?
go on and on about the mob.
I love the mob.
He was the heart of the mob. right?
I love Cozy Tapes 1 and 2.
Cozy Tapes 1 is amazing. I listened to it. I used to listen to it all the time.
Great album.
But now I didn't know the
I didn't know there was
fucking
turmoil in
I didn't
the
know
fucking
the crew
crew.
was being run by a damn fucking thug tyrant.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I can't
Ferg.
believe these rappers are up to no good.
That's not cozy. Thug tyrants aren't cozy.
More like the uncomfortable tapes. This is bullshit.
Rocky, take the gun off your friend. You're not being cozy right now. This is not a cozy tape. This is a scary tape. I don't like this.
Scary tapes.
Can we all stop? Okay, listen, I know we're all fucking pissed off right now. We're on Hollywood Boulevard. We're in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater. It really sucks ass. I know the Spider-Man impersonator's really been getting on our nerves.
Cabo Cantina was a little too packed. I understand.
I understand. Cabo Cantina, they were light pours. I get it. Take the gun off your friend, Rocky. I'm so confused by this. I thought ASAP was forever.
ASAP forever.
That's what they said after they shot the guy.
Oh
no! I just thought ASAP was forever.
This retarded like white driver, and I'm in the car. I go, Rocky, I thought ASAP was forever.
And he just pushes a fucking nozzle of a gun against the back of
I
your
go,
head.
oh my god, you're a fucking tyrant.
Thug tyrant.
I go, you're a damn thug. It's like Green Book, but I'm ASAP Mob's driver.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. You should be.
Don't tell the courts told me I was a liar.
I guess that's it.
That's the great steal of the state of California. Steal.
Rakim Myers.
Seal.
Rakim.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's shocking because he's also just like a very handsome man with perfect skin.
He's
And
so handsome.
He's very honestly like he's a twink. He's a thug tyrant twink.
I've heard a lot of stuff about the things he's been up to.
He's
for
scary.
The last decade, and some inside information. I think actually from some people back in the old days on comedy and stuff. You know, people that made it and stuff. And he does like big orgies.
Yes.
like in Paris. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like crazy. Gigantic,
Oh, he's a tyrant.
like Cirque du Soleil level orgy, like people doing like 5 flips onto a cock, and there's like a Mad Max guy playing guitar. People like coming into the loo.
They're coming into the loo.
Into the loo.
Into the loo. There's like a big funnel.
It's a big funnel.
They're tributing Mona Lisa.
I really heard some buck wild stuff from
Like, what?
Rocky sitting in a tub of cum like Baron Harkonnen.
He's slowly coming out of the cum, floating.
I'm in the car. I was the same driver. I'm picking him up from the orgy. I go, Rocky, that gangbang was crazy.
Rocky, you're covered in cum, man.
Rocky, goddamn, look, how do you even have that much jizz in your balls? You've been there all night, man.
You go, man.
I go, you're crazy, man.
Rocky, your balls are swollen, man.
Hey, man. You guys are nuts
And shit.
You know, I go, they say black guys like sex, but I did not know it was to this level. As
You came into the Louvre and shit.
I kind of was. I had the urge right now to go on YouTube and look up more into this case, but I'm not sure. I feel like maybe the fans would riot if we do too much.
Yeah,
on
they don't like
hip-hop
black guys.
or something. Or,
Yeah.
they don't like black.
It's true.
I don't know about that.
It's true.
Maybe if the case was more interesting, but it just sounds like fucking guns and a guy held a gun.
And the bullet grazed A$AP Rockie's hand, and it's,
But this is like.
Oh, they made it sound like the fucking No Country for Old Men, like his hand blew off.
No, grazed his hand, and on his testimony, he was like inconsistent with which hand got shot. Like his story kept flipping, so it kind of looks like it's in
Oh, he's
Rocky's
gonna get
favor.
off.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's gonna get off, I think, because the other day they said there was like shell casings, but no one has found any shell casings. And then something about the fake gun thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit's not lining up right.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
I think
yeah.
he'll get up. I mean, also, doesn't this A$AP Rocky guy, does he want to walk the streets after this?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
What is he doing?
There might be a weird temperature check we don't know about in Harlem, where people don't even claim A$AP Rocky. You know what I mean? He might be fine up there.
Yeah. I'm the driver. I'm in court. And I'm like, Relly, what are you doing? We were a damn mob.
Relly, you were the heart and soul of this thing.
Relly, listen, I know you weren't front and center, but Rocky treated you right. I mean, he got angry one night, but come on, man, A$AP, this is forever. I'm just I'm just like an Italian idiot from Staten Island that's hired as a driver for years. My whole life's invested.
Don't you remember the Paris orgy? A$AP's forever.
Come on, man.
Remember all the cum?
Remember all that jizz?
You got jizz.
Remember that time Rocky let me in the studio and let me fuck that bitch?
Then you guys made me strip down naked and you flip my titties and you made me shuffle. It's good times forever.
Really, listen, I had no hard feelings against you, man. I remember, I remember the night you released those Dobermans on me, but no hard feelings. But you're doing bad to Rock.
Call him Rock.
I'm in court doing like this to A$AP Rocky. He's just rolling his eyes. Oh, boy. Do you see this meltdown?
No, let me see.
Teacher meltdown over Trump in
this
class.
one. Oh, my
the kid
God.
filmed it. It would be I hated school with all my heart, but it would be so amazing to be in school during these Trump years. Because if I remember correctly, when I was in school, a lot of the teachers are just they're genuine failures, and they have so much anger and frustration inside them, and they're all like political, and they're the only thing they get out of being a teacher at a certain point is holding young people hostage and like screaming their beliefs at them, and flipping out on them. So I can only imagine how much more that went up with Trump, because I mean we thought it was crazy like with Bush. I remember seeing, people go off on Bush and being like, all right, enough. You can't say nuclear. Shut up, you fucking yuppie fag. You my dad's friend. Shut up, bitch. Yeah. I'm like 7.
Your dad.
Like, I like Trump. I like Bush. I could have a beer with him.
I'm an alcoholic.
I'm a 7-year-old alkie. But I could only imagine with Trump, like if you go to some school and like fucking.
What would have happened at our school?
Well, we went to like a conservative school though.
Dude, the teachers would have wigged out, dude.
Over Trump?
Yes. Some of them would have freaked the fuck out.
I get who?
Dirk.
Oh yeah. The fake.
We would have
hippies
gotten the fake hippie teachers.
The fake hippie teachers would have gone crazy, but
The
the
hippie
rest-
teacher at a Catholic high school.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, the cool teacher.
Yeah.
He was the guitarist for Jane's Addiction, and he gave it up.
He had a coke issue.
to pursue teaching. And
He
then
didn't give it up. He got kicked out.
He got kicked out
Because he had a coke issue.
Oh, he's always say he gave it up.
Yeah, he got kicked out. He told us the real story.
And then they went on to be Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
I had a teacher, biggest loser of all time, Miss Cara Holios, who claimed that she turned down a writing job for SNL and Seinfeld to pursue her dream of teaching.
That's so
that's
gay.
And
funny.
in 12th grade, I was like, no, you didn't.
Yeah. My kinesiology
No fucking shot that's true.
kinesiology teacher said that he was offered the job at the Lakers, but he just didn't want to take it. And stay the guy working at a high school.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way the
Also,
Lakers.
not even in a union.
Yeah.
Like the
Bro.
worst teaching job of all time at a
Yes.
private Catholic school. Like there's no pension. There's no.
Well, but you
don't
want to know
get tenure.
You want to know why he probably did it? He didn't get offered it. By the way, it's got to be a lie.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
He'd be mentally ill to not take
Yeah.
the training position for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yes.
But even if he was offered it and he turned it down, you want to know why? Because there was this whole thing in our school. It was a bunch of fat guys that just wanted to call kids faggots.
Mm-hmm.
And so he didn't want to turn down being able.
Oh,
to
yeah. They can call you faggot.
Yell at freshmen. They lived to yell at the freshmen.
Did they actually call you?
Yeah, we got
faggot?
called faggots a
all
lot.
the time.
That's
It was like
crazy.
it was like a militaristic,
Yeah.
like it was a very
I got called a faggot day one.
sloppy militaristic. Like it wasn't like drop down and give me push-ups. It was just like 500-pound men being like, "You fucking faggot." Like,
Damn.
I was pushing this kid. These seniors are pushing me in line at the for lunch. They're just like fucking us on day one of freshman year, and then the teacher runs out and goes, "What do you faggots think this is an Afghan soup kitchen?" And I was like, "Whoa!"
yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, they were like racist and homophobic and, and awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Can't believe you guys turned out like this. That's unbelievable. How did that happen?
Yeah. I saw they used to throw shit at people.
Yeah.
One teacher threw like a rubber band ball at a kid's head.
It's really funny you guys are describing losers, but you're just pursuing this professionally.
yeah.
Well, we're
You're like, yeah,
dunking
these guys
on
are
them.
idiots. They didn't say into microphones, you know?
Well, they weren't funny.
They weren't funny.
They weren't.
Sounds like they were pretty funny.
Teacher threw a desk at a class one time. It was crazy.
Yeah.
He had a full desk.
Oh, dude, we had a sub that was like a Vietnam vet that would just have flashbacks.
What I just pictured is
Yes,
it was
you
like a sub
fucking a guy.
dom,
Like what?
a sub dom situation. Like you had this like
You holding your teacher down and fucking him.
yeah,
You're
like
classic.
BDSM.
You're
like,
classic.
sub.
You're a classic sub.
You don't know about this?
Oh, we had a sub. I was like,
Yeah.
where'd you go? What do you guys?
Well, I picture the man with a long beard on a leash.
All right, yeah, that's
He's
my
sucking
bad.
your
That was
balls.
It's like in my school we had a dom that used to come in and whip us. And,
Yeah, Mr. K. One time I saw him throw a desk at a kid's head.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Yeah, it's a horrible life. The teachers they really are. They're frustrated failures.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
Bothers me more than him is all the Republican senators and congressmen who just keep going along with it. It's not because they believe in it. You gotta know they don't believe in it. They don't believe in any of it. They're just afraid that he's gonna talk smack about them on Truth Social, and then they're gonna lose their job in an election.
I like how
So
he's
they're
using the
just doing
chat
whatever he
face
says.
filter.
I also
which is
love
very funny.
the private school outfit, like he's at Hogwarts or something.
Which is the worst possible thing, because that's cult and dictatorship. Jesus Christ, you don't see that? I'm not kidding. When I say wipe that smile off, I don't care if that's a detention. I just wrote you a refer.
Gave a kid detention for smiling at his freak.
Fucking yeah, it's funny.
It's also just like one of these things where it's like they're like, dude, we can't even vote, so I don't even know why you're screaming at me.
We don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. We don't care.
The
I don't
only
know what
thing-
diplomacy is. I don't know what fucking bills are. I'm 18. I'm 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's hilarious.
The Proud Boys are fucking retarded, but the guy who like started them, Gavin McInnes, made the best point I ever heard, and it was like, if you are one of those men and you're scared of Trump, that's just gay.
Yeah.
You're just gay. If you're scared of any president as a man, you're gay.
Yeah.
Like, why are you freaking out? Just deal with it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. Just deal with it. Yeah, deal with getting your rights stripped away.
No, yeah.
I'll try my best to deal with that. What if I start spazzing as hard as the teacher right now? I'm like, you don't fucking get it, all right? Because the end of democracy.
Bringing up politics in class. You want to go for two?
Oh.
I'm gonna go for two.
Excuse me? Excuse me? After all I put up with you for the
Oh, dude, that's the kid.
Hilarious.
That's the kid.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was like the school from season 4 of The Wire? And he's screaming at like an 11-year-old black kid who she should just be happy came to school that day.
That's in shelter.
It's like living in a project, and he's like yelling about democracy.
Her day's
and
going so
Trump.
great. She had Uncrustable, first meal she's had in 2 days.
Drinking just fucking like rusty water.
Drinking water, having
Just going insane for Trump to an all-black classroom in Baltimore.
She watched her mom get fucked by a pit bull last
The whole
night.
class just gets up and just like steals his shoes and they just fucking beat him. Oh God, this is. I wish I was in a schoolroom right now.
That'd be great.
At this time with this guy.
I'd have nothing good to say, but I'd be laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah, this would be amazing. This is an insane. Yo, like this crash out need to be studied.
last 2 years and talked you up and stood your back when they ripped you. You what? You say what? What?
Ooh.
Are you
The kid literally, you know what? I think what started this. The kid goes, "It's okay, just relax."
I don't think you should bring up politics in school.
Yeah, but then I think he also said, "It's okay, like relax."
Yeah,
I don't think
chill.
you should bring up politics.
Kid's like, are you
You're a
scared
white
because
man.
you're gay or what's going on?
I remember this was happening when, like the 2.5 months that I spent in community college. Like I had like another teacher, professor that just was like
Kept waking up.
rambling about politics for like 20 minutes. It's like. This is insane. The ego of you.
Yes.
We're in a film
About
class.
what?
I don't even know. It was like,
I like it when they do that because I
Because
just
wasn't
don't
like
have to work.
Obama president?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what were they even upset about?
well, it was, 2012 was coming up, I guess.
Probably the Tea
and-
Party or some shit.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
Sure.
You know, it was just my whole life. It was just always like Republicans, evil.
Yeah.
And the very solipsistic view.
Yeah.
Just like there's only one good thing, and that's that.
Yes.
put up with you for the last 2 years and talked you up and stood your back when they ripped you? You what? You say what? What?
This kid's like, yo, this shit about to do numbers on the talk.
Damn.
Are you serious? Treated me with that disrespect? Are you serious? Are you serious?
That's a woman. That's like
No.
I'm saying it's a man,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
you're so angry. You're a woman.
Yeah, you're becoming a woman.
You're a woman in the house going
You're gay
off
as
right
hell.
now.
You're on the warpath.
You are gay as shit.
Yeah. I mean, this is mine and your dad.
You are gay as shit.
Sir, you are gay as shit.
This is mine and your dad.
Yes.
For sure. I've seen my dad spaz like this.
So
over
my dad's a
politics.
little scarier.
Than my dad? You've never seen the wrath of my father.
You've never
This is a
seen
good
mine.
fight, actually. 'Cause
My-
you both have twisted,
I'm
tight-skinned
gonna
dads.
pull that off the screen for a second.
I don't know. I just see my dad. My dad, when he yells, my dad's more physically imposing than your dad.
Sure.
And he's a deeper
But
voice.
but hey, I'm more afraid of that 5'7" cholo than
Sure,
I am of
that's-
like a big buff guy. That 5'7" cholo's got a Napoleon complex.
yeah.
You know, my dad's the 5'7" cholo in the Looney Tunes shirt.
Dude, we're about to do My Dad's Stronger Than Your Dad. No, my dad could beat up your dad, actually.
I'm saying my dad's
dad's gayer than your dad, actually.
I think my dad has such a lack of self-awareness and like has just he was like a rageaholic at times. Like the scariest psychopath I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I know your dad gets like crazy with politics and stuff, but like has your dad ever like left? Has your dad ever like screamed at you in the middle of a bar and like ran out?
That was like recently, though.
that was very
Let's talk
recently.
about kid stuff.
Oh, kid shit.
Yeah.
My dad beat the shit out of me after Platoon ended because he thought he was in the military.
Yeah, so imagine my dad.
My dad thought he was in Vietnam. He watched the movies. Does your dad watch movies and go, "I'm Superman now"?
No, he
Okay.
doesn't do that. But
okay.
I mean,
So
I've just seen-
1-0. My
That's
dad more
not
retarded than
1-0.
yours.
That's not 1-0. I literally, I mean, I don't want to. I feel bad to say this about my dad, but like,
I don't know. Say it.
there's times. Here's the thing, because the picture of my dad is also so insane. Because my dad's a very comfortable naked man. Okay, he's
Right.
constantly naked in the backyard.
Okay, so he's a pedophile. But my dad, you know.
And he's and there was just this one time where he was drunk the night before, woke up, hair of the dog, got into a fight with our neighbor across like the canyon a little bit because it echoes. He was playing music all loud, and she like called. She came over our front door. She's banging on the door. She's like, "Turn that fucking music off!" And my dad is pacing our backyard, butt naked, screaming "cunt" and like "fuck you." The most guttural yell. Where we're like all inside, like, "Oh, I hope he stops soon." I mean, like
That rocks.
truly horrifying scene.
That's awesome.
Butt naked, and this is like years ago. He started like pretty jacked still. Like he's an old man now, but he was like veins popping out of his fucking like his delts, and he's like, "You God!" He's just butt naked.
Yeah. Okay. I think maybe they're.
That's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So your dad had the aura of like a man on PCP on cops.
Yes,
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. I think we're we have the
that's so
same
funny.
dads, but there's a different type of rage. My dad.
Your dad had nerd rage. His dad had jock rage.
My dad
That's
also,
what it
to be
was.
fair, just to give a little like for you, Devan, because my dad never really took it out on me that much, or my brother. He took it on my brother, but that was because of drugs and all that shit.
Sure.
But like, no, it was never like him watching Platoon and spazzing. It was this like deep, don't know where it's coming from rage that
Yes.
showed itself.
But okay, I guess what I'm.
And the world is the
my
enemy.
point is that's like
God.
holy shit, you flipped that. That's like classical rage in a way.
Yeah,
right.
but like
My
rage
dad's
that
rage-
you see in like an episode of Cops.
Yes.
I understand, but that's
It's not like
But I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure anyone that had ever been around my dad that saw his rage had ever seen a type of like in Always Sunny when he goes that weird rage.
Yeah.
My
Like
dad
Dennis?
is like my dad's the definition of like whoa, that is the weirdest rage I've ever remember the time you were around for one?
Yes.
Who came-
I literally heard Devin's dad screaming, and I thought you're watching The Sopranos upstairs. I was confused. Devin ran down here crying, and I was like, "What? You were just watching your favorite thing,
Oh,
buddy."
it made you cry?
Yeah.
Oh, you cried, pussy?
It was
Nice.
terrifying.
I was calling him a faggot, I think.
Me and Devin both called our dads fags in the same month. It was like our periods aligned. It was great.
wild. He was so intense. He's so intense.
My dad-
Just calm down a little bit, but like, just he has like a gold tooth, and you would like see it in the back, and I go, oh my god, like terrifying.
There's this
man.
McNut trait. Whenever the men get drunk and pain is coming, is if their bottom lip does this. They go, you see that bottom lip do that, you're like,
Really?
holy
They become sad little babies?
No, it's not even like a sad thing. It's just like an activation mode. It's like a flip
crazy.
switch.
Do it again?
You see this? Shit's about to get real bad.
That's so weird. My dad never was mad. He never got mad at me. Like, no, he raged at me a couple times, but my dad was nice.
I guess okay. You know what the difference is? Even when my dad's not genuinely like being like outwardly angry, there's a energy changing aura about him when he walks into a room if he's in a mood. Everything
I've noticed that.
Everything changes.
I remember when we lived together.
I had people that had met him for a second, and they were like, "Whoa, what? Like, is he angry at me? And he's not. He's just the way he talks is like
We would
was
be upstairs.
crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean I remember that being upstairs even when
And he'd walk in and we'd be like, oh, well, that's no more.
It's an oppression.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's like a cloud comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so again, to that fact, it's like you only ever see my dad in party mode.
Yes, that's true.
It's a different Paul.
That's true.
No.
Living with that guy 7 days a week, just miserable all the time. He's better now because he doesn't own that company anymore. But like every day he'd come home and you like went to your room.
Yeah.
Because you're like, all right, don't piss him off. Like,
Right.
there's just this like tidal wave of like negative energy coming into the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's like serving his dinner all aggressively, throws his plate on the fucking table,
Right.
fucking stabbing the ziti and putting it in his mouth, watching CNN,
Yeah,
screaming at Chris Matthews, you know, and you're like,
Gotcha.
holy shit, dude.
Yeah. All right.
God.
And you just stay away from it.
Maybe we got two sides of the same psycho.
I think we got the same psycho, and if they did like the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance,
They could take
it'd
over.
create the biggest monster of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are the same guy, though.
Yeah.
My dad is much more of a Republican than you like to admit. Your dad's at least consistent in his democratic
Totally
views.
consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad just keeps going with the pendulum swinging to what he thinks a Dem is. But he's the most racist guy I've ever met in my entire life.
Anyway.
You serious? If I could take back your letter of recommendation from college right now, I would.
Oh.
You
That's so funny. It's also another power trip thing that these frustrated failures have. I'm talking about teachers, frustrated failures. They don't understand. Like they're literally like they holding your future.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in front of you. Like that's like cute.
Yeah.
Like that should be like illegal to ever threaten something.
Truly.
Like that.
Also, I would just be laughing the entire time because I'm like, I'm just going to tell the principal what happened.
Yeah.
Nothing
gonna
will happen,
apologize
and you'll
in a
apologize to
week,
me.
Yeah.
I'll call my parents. You will feel the wrath of Paul,
Oh, yeah.
and you're gonna beg for my forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This guy's just spazzing for no reason. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah. I never told my parents about anything that happened to me at school. There was a
Really?
whole thing where like cops showed up, like I was like, and I never told them. They never found out.
There's what? Oh, the drugs? Drug dogs?
No. Like I like me and like these other kids, like we were like fucking around. I've told this before. I think we were just fucking around with this person, this girl, and we were aiming her like
You never told me
insults
this.
from like South Park or whatever.
Yeah.
and like from the South Park movie. And we were pretending to be somebody else, and then at the end we were like, "No, it's us." Ha, ha, ha. And she was like, "Ha ha ha!" And then she had like some sort of like fake like I'm tired disease that like women have, like claim
Narcolepsy?
something. No, just like one of those like
Lyme's disease.
She had like fake arthritis, something. She was like out of
Yeah.
school sometimes for like weeks on end,
Yeah.
right? But we all we're all friends and knew her, and it was like fine. No one understood what the fuck her problem was.
Yeah.
It was just like a fake, like a what is it, the fibromyalgia type of thing. And we one day said that, and then she didn't show up to school for like a few days, and then one day like sheriff department was there. We were all brought in for questioning. I was brought in. They acted like I was the ringleader of it because I was the only one that like had like any personality.
That's so
And I was
funny.
like terrified. I thought I was like going to prison. I had no clue the like
He sent you to
level of
prison.
anything. It was like I think 6th or 7th grade, and I'm like, and weeks on end having like panic attacks, but not telling my mom and dad anything going on. But I was like, I would come home and just be like, yeah, I don't know, I was talking to cops today.
They're cool guys, just keeping the streets clean. and safe.
I think this Asian woman's family might put me in prison. I'm not really sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I called her a cunt licking dick sucker or something. On
Oh, they thought it was like
AIM or-
a sexual thing.
They acted like they were saying they were claiming that she went like insane over it for the 20 minutes that she didn't know it was us and lost her mind and there was all sorts of like mental
Cyberbullying.
damage and cyberbullying type shit. But then she showed up 3 weeks later. We were all like friends. It was like insane. It was like nothing
crazy.
happened. I think the parents just found. She told the parents, and they were just like, "No, we're gonna put this little wop in prison.
They like a little wop.
They called me Little Wop.
Lil Wop.
Lil Wop. Lil Wop.
That was your rap name.
It was crazy. I just remember
All I got
weeks
is a
on
pen and a
end
pad.
being terrified, and I'm like, yo, I'm just out here like trying to like live. I'm like a rapper.
Talk to me like that? After everything I've done for you?
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? No detention. Don't ever talk to me again personally. You can ask questions in class. You say anything
Don't ever talk to me again
He goes,
personally.
we are not friends anymore.
in class without raising your hand, you go to detention for a week. From now on. Disrespect me like that? You got your letter, so now everything's good, right? You got your high grade on the midterm, so everything's good. Now you can treat me like that?
Yeah.
After all I've stood up for you, you punk ass. You really gonna do that to me?
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
You punk ass.
Do you know what happened to this guy? Is there any follow-up to that story?
I want to see.
I'd love to know if he got fired.
He has been fired.
Yep. Obviously.
Yep, he has been fired.
Obviously.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here are the facts of this story. Teacher's name has not been made public. Monsignor Farrell High School in Staten Island, New York.
Oh, so it's wait, Monsignor, isn't that a fucking
Monsignor? Is that how you say it?
Monsignor?
Monsignor. The teacher criticized Trump's executive order to release water in California to fight wildfires and labeled him a dictator. The situation escalated when a student, presumably pro-Trump, brought up politics in class, leading the teacher to launch into a rant. The teacher then verbally said, blah, blah, blah.
I like how they edited punk ass.
Yeah, the teacher was placed on leave. Yeah, they edited punk ass on a website where there's like Hitler swag videos. Outcome, the teacher was placed on leave the day following the incident. On Thursday, February 6, 2025, Monsignor Farrell High School issued a statement acknowledging the incident and subsequently accepted the teacher's resignation.
Oh, yeah, it's a Christian school.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that sucks to be you. You fucking politically emotional dumbass. Who gives a shit? You're eating clean. You're not using harsh chemicals at home. So why are you still taking pills you found on your friend's floor for back pain? With CB Distillery, get natural plant-based solutions for sleep, stress, and muscle pain that actually work. The numbers don't lie. 90% of people report better sleep with CBD. Stop counting sheep and start getting some sleep. This is 100% true. They sent me a nice package, and I have been using it, and I have been having incredible sleep. It immediately relaxes me. I feel great. Doesn't I don't know. I wake up groggy, and there are all sorts of different kinds, and it's different levels to it. And yeah, if you're hurting from the gym, or just, general, like, anxiety, take it. You'll relax. You'll fall asleep. It's tremendous stuff. CBD's great. Stops cancer. They don't say that, but I say that. I think it stops cancer. So just get the CBD, for Christ's sake. Okay, CBD Distillery. It's time to switch things up in 2025 and put CBD into your daily routine, okay? Did you hear me? With over 2 million satisfied customers and a 100% money-back guarantee, you can trust CB Distillery. If you're still turning to remedies straight off Grandma's medicine shelf, maybe it's time to switch to CB Distillery. Right now, you could save 20% with promo code HATEWATCH at cbdistillery.com. That's cbdistillery.com. Promo code HATEWATCH, cbdistillery.com. Not available in Idaho, Iowa, and South Dakota, because you guys suck. Support the show and save 20% off your CB Distillery order with the code HATEWATCH at cbdistillery.com. Thank you. Get it. Back to the show.
I do love it, though. I love a good spaz.
Love a spaz.
It's the best, dude.
Love a spaz.
Teacher spazzing out. Making teachers cry was the best.
Yeah. We never really got to our teachers like that because they were just, like, calloused as fuck also.
That's the thing I kept hearing from, like, when I was, like, in my, like, 20s, I'd tell stories about, like, private Catholic all-boys school, and all my public school friends would be like, you guys were, like, criminal, cruel people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we would try shit, but they just, like, didn't care.
Yeah, we made a man cry.
Yeah,
That
we
was
made
nuts.
soft men cry.
Yeah.
I think a high school public school teacher like in LA who's been doing it for 25 years, I'm not going to make them cry. They've seen the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they've been through it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Some of them were just drunk all the time.
We made fun of the Armenian genocide to an Armenian teacher. And he started crying.
What'd you
Fun of the
say?
Armenian genocide.
He started acting like it was a big deal. My friend, I had this Korean friend, and
Was that the Armenian?
the history teacher? Yeah.
Yeah. What was his name?
He it was really tragic because the guy raised his hand and goes, "It sounds like you guys just had like a 4-day walk in the desert." And the teacher just started weeping, like out of sadness for like the lack of empathy. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, being in LA, this is gonna sound awful, but it's like Armenian people are fucking awful. So asking anyone around you for sympathy about that, everyone's like,
they're tough people to defend.
Everyone's like, you suck, dude.
And half of them were my friends, but like it is a thing. I mean, they're just pigs. Yeah. They're total pigs.
They're total pigs.
You go to the grocery store around like the old Armenian women, they elbow you. They go, get out of my way. Their kids are fucking like racing leased Mercedes all around town.
Yeah.
Glendale has the highest rate of reckless drivers
voted the
in
most
the
dangerous
nation.
city
Most dangerous city to drive in.
Yeah.
You watch these guys. They are living in their own land.
They celebrate the genocide like they won the Super Bowl.
They literally,
too. It's crazy.
every year they honk horns and they hold flags and they go, "We all got slaughtered! Woo! We lost horribly, and now we're here. We're annoying the shit out of you and Black and It's weird. That doesn't. No one likes that either.
No.
You don't see Jews stand in the middle of the fucking road and celebrate 6 million.
Yeah. Well, it's because the United States wouldn't acknowledge the genocide. That's what the whole protest is about.
Right.
Oh,
That's true.
But it's also just like,
Well, people need fucking hair plugs. We love turkey.
I can argue pro-Turkish points. It's kind of a vague.
of course you can.
Let's get into it. Much less contentious.
So back then there wasn't like really radio. Wasn't that common? So like how we went after the
So
Germans.
people didn't hear about you doing a genocide.
Yeah, exactly.
Different.
No, that's literally what happened. So like literally what happened was they forced these people out of this section of the Ottoman Empire and tried to move all the Armenians, and a bunch of them died on the way. I would consider it genocide because they're moving a specific ethnicity to another location. But back then, it was like, 1914? These are like Ottoman soldiers that don't have fucking radios. They aren't communicating. They're walking long distances, and they're just probably killing weak people along the way. It wasn't like a targeted camp situation like Hitler.
Yeah.
It was, a lot of it seems like mistakes. And that's why we went after the Nazis in Nuremberg way harder than we went after the Japanese, because a lot of the Japanese atrocities were done to exactly that, miscommunication.
Yeah.
And loss of leadership. There was a significant loss of leadership. Yes. It's a bit more vague of a genocide than something as cut and dry as the Holocaust.
1 million Armenian deaths.
It's a lot for how small of a country that is.
During death marches to the Syrian desert.
Yeah, I feel like they just started killing Armenians.
Islamization of others. Armenians occupied a somewhat protected but subordinate place in Ottoman society. Large-scale massacres of Armenians had occurred in the 1890s and 1909.
Yeah.
The Ottoman Empire suffered a series of military defeats and territorial losses.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 1.5 million dead.
It's a lot.
Yeah, killing a lot of Armenians.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but
That's bad. That is not good. That is not good. But remember, turn in your Mercedes on time. The lease is up. Mm-hmm. And sometimes these dealerships, they got to rule with an iron fist.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Glendale. I love Armenians.
I'm kidding.
But listen,
it's
I'm not
horrible.
going to pretend like this was some
Love Glendale too.
Also, to act like Glendale Armenians are even remotely similar to these.
You know what's crazy is I met an Armenian from Armenia, and they said Glendale Armenians are like Armenians in the 1940s.
Yeah, they don't like them.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I had Armenians.
Well, it's like Italians in Jersey compared to Italians from Italy. Everyone's like, no, that's not us at all.
I had Armenian friends, and then I remember their parents, and people it was always like you go first type of thing, and talking about like, you guys are like really annoying. Like everyone hates you guys out here. It's weird, right? And then they go, yeah, no, we know. Those are the they call them like the flashy Armenians.
Yeah.
They're like almost like gypsy Armenians.
Yeah, yeah.
Then there's the ones that are like, no, I fucking hate the. It's almost like Chris Rock's like N-words and black people bit.
Well, from my understanding, Iranian Armenians are like the cool Armenians. That's what I've heard.
Oh no! Yeah, I guess so.
There's a Russian Armenians are terrifying. They don't seem so flash. They seem like if it's an Armenian with like tattoos all over his body, I'm like, oh, you're Russian Armenian.
Yeah.
Russian Armenians are
just scary.
They're like mobby.
Yeah, they're scary.
They're a little mobby. There's a whole bunch of like fake delis and shitty coffee shops like on brand. If you were to walk into, there's just like 3 old guys like sitting at a table. They turn around. They have to like remember like how to make coffee because it's a front.
I think they're very endearing people though. One time I walked into this sandwich shop. And the guy who's an Armenian guy, and I was like, can you just make me like any sandwich? I don't care. And he was just like, I'm going to make you the most special sandwich ever. And he was like, you have to have this sandwich. It can only be found in Tehran.
Oh, dude,
only Tehran. But hold on.
Well,
he goes,
not Armenian then.
No, he was Iranian Armenian. That he's like, I remember him turning around, opening up the sandwich, and then putting Tostito sauce on it.
Like it's caviar. It's like a delicacy.
I was like, that's really Iranian.
I mean, once you're in with them, they're the coolest fucking people ever.
Yeah.
I love them, but like when I'm in my car, I hate them.
I hate them so much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I hate their like the way they chill sucks. They
on
love
the street?
they love to be in like parking lots and just up against their trunk smoking cigarettes.
Dude, the parking lot at Foxy's? Fucking that lower parking lot, that's all they do. Is you can't find a fucking spot. They're all smoking cigs.
Yes. The Galleria parking lot. It's an enclosed parking lot, and they're all just posted up at their trunk smoking cigarettes. I'm like, this is miserable. What are you guys waiting to do? A deal with the Batman? What's going on here?
It is crazy. They're some of the only people I've ever seen that like some of them they like do DoorDash for a living, but you'd think that they're like Suge Knight.
Yeah.
Like they act like if Suge Knight did DoorDash.
I don't know what race is downtown, but like all these guys on mopeds that do DoorDash, they're like some sort of Middle Eastern, and they hang out in giant gangs on street corners.
Yeah.
And they will ride their mopeds on the sidewalk and in bike lanes and all that shit. And I just want to be like, where the fuck do you think you are?
From New York to London to LA, these guys, they're always on their Bluetooth headphone like they're fucking about to like break open a deal. They are constantly talking to somebody. They're like sharks. Like if the call ends, they die. They're no matter what delivery they're up to, they're talking on the. They're always.
It's their like cousin or their wife.
They're very like.
No, it's an entire family on the other line. I'm not kidding, because there'll be like moments of complete silence. And I'm like, oh, I guess the phone call's over, and then you hear someone yell from the distance on the other line.
It's
like,
crazy.
Okay, so the aunt just chimed in.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
or they're just like mean girls, and it's like they're just constantly on the phone, just gossiping. Yeah. Did you hear?
They annoy the fuck out.
Did you hear about Abdul? Well, Abdul, he took a girl on a date. He's fucking. She turned him down. She turned him down.
It's like really innocent shit talking.
Yeah.
They're like, that's it's getting older, coming of age story. You know?
I told him just rape. I told that dude just rape. But no, he's worried about the law.
Yeah.
But yeah, Armenian genocide, bad. Really awful.
Not good.
not
just saying the way that they commemorate it every year was really obnoxious to everybody else. And you're not doing yourself any favors because you're great people. And it's just come on, like buck up. And also like remember like you're here now.
Yeah.
Like kind of fit in a little bit. They're very segregated people. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The reason there was like what the fuck is with you? Fuck they used to call them Armos. Everyone's an Armo. And it's like, well, it's because you guys only hang out with fucking Armenians.
Yeah.
And your parents only send you to schools called like fucking Hartukian School of the Kalukian. And it's annoying. And you go to the Glendale Galleria and you only hang out with the Armenians and you guys all wear all black and big Nike Air Force and you act like you're about to fucking take over the globe. You act like you're like an OVO and you're doing nothing. Okay? You're a delivery boy for your grandma's fucking shawarma place. All right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I know.
We get it. You fix iPhones. Thanks for the new screen.
Yeah, you break, I fix.
I love those.
I mean, I do a joke about it, but it's like, it's insane because driving is already so hard in Los Angeles and they cut you off constantly. And then once a year, they block all the streets to protest. I'm like, so do you guys just hate like driving? Like you want to make driving hell for everybody? Is that the whole point of you people?
Saw a guy the other day. I was in Glendale. and saw a guy the other day, tinted out, big Mercedes, cutting in traffic, literally bumper to bumper. He just he juts in somehow to the small gap.
Yeah.
Starts honking at everybody.
Yeah.
I can't see them, but I just go, it's literally got to be an Armenian guy.
Yeah.
It's got to be an Armenian guy. Keeps honking. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing? There's even people on the sidewalk like, what the fuck is your problem? The light turns green. They shift in front of the fucking people, and they pull into a gas station. They get out of their car. They just go like buy like cigarettes.
Yes, it's unbelievable.
I literally pulled over and I just stared at them. I was like, that's amazing.
It's crazy.
It was like spotting like a rare animal.
They're like, you don't get it. I'll be late to the parking lot. What do you guys got to move? Move.
No respect. Zero respect.
It's crazy.
But then they're great because then there's all the other types that are like, I'm sorry about them. I'm trying to be my best. I'm trying to be the best I could be. Anyway, speaking of fucking wacky Middle Eastern people, I saw some video that was funny. We could laugh at and be fucking vaguely racist about. This one in Egypt. Look at this guy. Taxi driver just can't stop molesting his customer.
That's crazy.
Look at him. Look at the thumbnail. Look at him go.
He's got the seat all the way back.
What?
Good, beautiful woman.
Fuck you!
No, don't understand. No touch.
No, you don't get it. I'm trying to finger you.
No, it's okay.
You don't get it.
No. Legs spread, not closed.
This is in Egypt?
Legs spread, not closed, yes.
That's like the India of the Middle East, I heard. The men are so horny.
Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the most horny guys.
Why is that, you think?
I have no idea. Have you seen those videos of the female journalists in Egypt? It's the same thing with India. They're just the guys crowd around them.
Really?
Yeah. It is crazy how horny they are because they're so populated. It's like they're clearly fucking all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you guys acting like you never fuck?
It's so hard to casually
Are
fuck.
Egyptians Muslim?
Yeah, dude.
Isn't it because the rules of Islam are like don't ever fuck, but like they have the women right where they want them. It's kind of like if there was a hunting rule where it was like the animals have to be kept in a cage and they can't move, and you could hold the gun to their head, you just can't fire it.
Yeah.
Well, this is what it is.
Right?
Yeah. I guess like fucking your wife is like magnet fishing. You know what I mean?
Imagine
like,
only
Yeah.
fucking
no
one woman.
excitement here. You know?
Because they like, it's like, listen, you have no rights, you're mine, but I have to cover you up. I can't ever like fucking see your tits or anything.
And then a white woman comes and it's like big game safari hunting now.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
They're in a helicopter with a fucking AK-47 shooting rhinos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like also
Are we
this
wrong
guy.
about that, John?
Absolutely. This guy. This guy sees her as like subhuman though. That's the other thing, which is crazy about like.
Because she's white?
Yeah, Muslims are nuts. They'll like it's just she's fair game to just like rape and kill because she's not a Muslim basically.
Now, what's the difference when people go Muslim?
That's
or
just
Muslim.
Why
do people get all?
they're just
fucking,
gay. They're just gay as hell.
Very NPR.
Who gives a
about
fuck?
those
I feel like
pronunciations.
the proper pronunciation is like Muslim.
I like calling them mud slimes. You know what I mean?
People go Muslims.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, I don't know the difference.
Touch it, please.
He's kind of like a sexy French guy.
Look, he's like not even looking at the road. He's staring straight back.
That rocks. He's doing the Paul Walker Eva Mendes thing.
What the fuck is this guy?
Get out of the cab, dumbass.
What do you think they are? Like, they're in Egypt or Dubai or something?
They're in Egypt.
They're in Egypt. Yeah.
Why? What
He's
happened?
looking at her crotch like he's like, what do you think's in there? Like he's trying to figure out what's going on down there.
He goes, they say there's hole.
Why you say my leg?
What do you think she
Legger?
is? What do you think she is?
She's
Drunk.
Russian.
Yeah, I don't like. She's annoying.
Drunk
me,
as hell.
so She's annoying the shit.
Yeah,
out of
she's
me.
some influencer.
Good woman.
Okay, go drive.
Beautiful woman.
Please drive.
Drive, yes.
Yeah, please drive.
Yes, drive.
Drive.
Sure, of course.
He goes, God, shut up.
أقول لك إيه رأيك نروح البيت عندي.
This is crazy.
My house.
What?
Oh, she's Asian. She's Chinese.
No, never. don't think like this.
She sounds like German.
Yeah.
No, that was an Asian language. That was Chinese.
I know,
but I think he's just retarded.
No, there's no way. She's Chinese. Look at those pasty little Chinese legs. She's
I
Chinese.
get it, but like, why does she sound like that?
Because she's speaking English, but she's got a Chinese accent, dude.
That doesn't sound like a Chinese accent.
Dude, she sounds Chinese.
She sounds like East. She sounds like almost like Finnish.
Yeah.
She might have learned English from a Finnish guy or some shit.
I cannot.
How would she?
He's like looking at his Google Translate. He's like, "How you say rape?"
Yeah. He's like,
he pulls out like tentacle porn. He goes,
He goes, "You see this?
come on.
No blur. My cock not blurred."
Again.
You see?
Okay, that one. I'm
That is Alexis, Texas. You see? You do that.
你家吗？
نو انا هو صديق ليه يور انت حلوه
he's the hottest guy in Egypt, too.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
He's got amazing fucking rape swag.
Yeah.
This guy.
He's got Pepe Le Pew swag.
His game. He's got good fucking criminal game.
Dude, rape on fleek. You know what I'm saying?
Cute.
No, don't understand. No touch.
No touch, please.
لا no touch please. طب اوكي هير بدوية.
What?
بدوية هير بدوية.
Okay.
That ain't
He didn't not stop molesting her. He tried to touch her once and she freaked out. Then he was just hitting on her very heavily.
Yeah, why would she freak out like that?
Because he's a creepy
shit.
Creepy guy.
Traveling alone to a Muslim country and wearing a miniskirt. This woman's a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, she's stupid.
Truly, what was she wearing?
They're savages.
Yeah.
They're savages.
You can't trust them with anything. They literally, it's the cradle of civilization.
It's crazy how
Somehow
horny
they've
they
just-
are. It's just unbelievable to me.
No, I'm not. I can't remember what this video is, but if it is the one that I think it's pretty damn good. Yeah,
Bring it on the
okay.
screen.
So they're driving down like the highway in like Texas or whatever, and there's a guy riding a horse.
Oh yeah, that's his teammate.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Damn, cowboy. That guy was so cool looking.
Hereditary cowboy. Look at this. Woo! Pony
What'd he
Express!
hit?
Were the police
sign.
chasing him?
I don't know what the police were. It's like an escort or something. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Down syndrome guy on a horse with a cowboy hat on. I don't know how he hit a sign like that badly.
Crazy.
Woo! Pony Express! Then just
Oh yeah, that's his teammate.
right into a sign.
Oh, it might have been horses get loose, and the police might have been trying to wrangle it, and they have a guy that they know they could call, and he like got the horse.
And he sucks.
He
And
sucks
like
ass
riding
at it.
horses. He just sticks his head out into
They're
a
like,
sign.
go get that retarded cowboy
He
would
just
know.
decapitates himself.
They're like, okay, man, it's another horse on loose. You promise you won't smack your head on the sign again?
That's his thing.
Don't do that again, man.
He goes, how far are we from the sign?
Okay, so Anijah is
Oh,
back.
I love her.
Instead of taking the layover flight from Dubai to New York City, Anijah Robinson decided to just stay in Dubai for season 2.
What a queen, dude.
This is a quick video, but
Asking the government for $100K in my pocket so I can do real estate. 100K.
Dude, she's famous. That's
She
so
rocks,
cool.
dude.
100K.
She's the best woman on earth.
We are moving.
yeah,
Dude, that's
I'm
so
asking-
sick.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
so fucking sick.
it's great.
Bipolar disorder's working for her.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, she's in the Goldilocks zone.
Somebody was in the comments saying something about there's like a whole thing where they're like they can't something. I don't know. I'm gonna get it wrong, but like something about them being obsessed with like black women out there.
Really?
In India, there's like they're like fascinated.
Well, I feel like they're obsessed with anyone who's not them.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a very much like there's not like a big tourist attraction.
Maybe it wasn't
in those
that. It was
countries.
something to do with some conspiracy with people like her going out there.
She's looking fierce. though.
Can't remember it. Can't remember it.
She is so sick though, dude.
It's just. I mean, what even is the internet? Jesus Christ! Just all the responses. There's like, she better be careful out there.
No, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Did you guys see that video of Wendy Williams? I don't have it, but the Wendy Williams just like standing in like in like a mental institution?
No.
Looking out the window on the phone, just like sobbing.
Something happened to her?
Wendy
wrong
Williams
with
has like
Williams?
dementia. Wendy Williams is like gonna die soon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's in there with Bruce Willis.
Let me try and find it.
That's so sad.
I had no idea.
Oh no. Oh, Wendy.
Locked in a room in an assisted living
Oh my god.
Just looking out the window, it's like a movie.
Is this a lip reader?
It's a movie. Wendy Williams is locked in a room. Investigators say Wendy may have been misdiagnosed because her condition has significantly improved since becoming sober. And look at her. It's like some Shape of Water shit.
facility in New York. That's her. The only way I could interview her was to have a camera in the street because we can't get a camera in.
Oh my god.
Dude, get her. She loves Slim Jims and stuff.
Trapped.
I didn't know this was happening to her. I thought she was completely fine.
Yeah, I thought she was.
I feel like the show was just on TV, was it not?
Wendy Williams, no, but like in the last like 7 to 8 months, you guys are very unaware of things happening in the world, very important things. And Wendy Williams, like people said she was like had dementia.
I didn't know.
And so she was just like slowly on her way out.
Damn.
She can't really have any visitors. She cannot go outside. She's been out twice in the last 30 days. She has no internet. She, and I think rightly says, she feels like a prisoner.
Are you allowed to go out?
No. In the last 30 days, I went out twice.
She is in a guardianship.
She's fine. Let her out.
What is with everyone in these guardianships? I want to do this to my enemies. It seems so easy to trap these people into guardianships, conservatorships.
Yeah.
How do you do? You could just tell an adult what they can
what
do.
happens. You're just allowed to somehow figure out a way. If you get somebody to sign the right paperwork, you can keep them in a cage and just like feed them like Lunchables for the rest of their life. And they just make videos. Like with like Britney Spears, they make like wacky dancing TikToks with knives and stuff, and everyone feels sympathy for them. But it doesn't matter to you because your enemy is entrapped.
That's insane.
There's got to be some kind of process where like they fail some kind of like mental health thing, and then you bring it to like a doctor, and then they bring that to like a court, and they go, "All right, we approve you to take over her shit."
Yeah, it is. It must be that type of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like Brian Wilson with his the Beach Boys guy.
Yeah.
He had that for a little bit. He had to get out of it. Yeah, but it's always with people that already have like they're already kind of prone to some sort of mental health issue.
And I got to tell you, Lauren.
I mean, look at her hand. It's like it feels.
It's like Pan's Labyrinth.
It's like looking at a trapped alien.
If you saw the Lifetime
documentary, language like a rival.
On her when she was deep into alcohol a couple of years ago. It made sense to have a guardianship. Wendy is sober now. She is fine. I have spoken with her for hours and hours, as have many others. And everybody comes up with the same conclusion. She's back to the old Wendy. Yet,
she's back to the old Wendy, so she's like doxing children. And Wendy Williams is insane.
She's insane, yeah.
Like the highlight tapes of the Wendy Williams show they're amazing. Yeah. And gay guys love them. That's because gay guys are
savages.
Sick, sociopathic, depraved maniacs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Gay guy's favorite person is Wendy Williams because she's a vindictive psychopath. Yeah.
The only thing worse than Wendy Williams is any gay guy ever.
She's not only in a guardianship, it's a guardianship that has essentially locked her up and thrown away the key.
Well, how else is she supposed to be guarded? You got to keep her locked up.
Doing this interview in like your own home personal theater seems like such an insult.
Yeah.
She's screaming out a window and you're like, "So, how you feeling there, huh?" He's like eating popcorn. Yeah. He's like, "That sucks, man. It's pretty cool out here where you're free and shit."
Hanging out in your home theater.
She has been diagnosed with something called frontotemporal dementia. That's what Bruce Willis has. That condition never gets better. It only gets worse. There is a similar diagnosis called alcohol-induced dementia. That can get better. Wendy is an alcoholic. and she was deep into alcohol. But the fact is, when you look at her 2 years ago, she's gotten better.
That's so
There's
funny.
no question.
Imagine being such a drunk, you have dementia.
Yeah, imagine.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine not remembering the movie you watched last night. That's crazy.
And was this a misdiagnosis? And if so, she's going to get a reevaluation. But for some reason, the Guardian said, we don't think the diagnosis is going to change. How can the Guardian say that? The Guardians only talk to her like once a month. And I got to tell you, I've talked to her.
Oh, it's brutal, dude.
How does this even allowed in whatever facility she's in? How come the people running it are like, yeah, let her have like a cinematic, like a really tragic cinematic moment at the window?
There's a Starbus tour that just pulls up.
Look, that's Wendy Williams screaming for help in her aquarium.
Her mind is almost gone. You guys picked the right to do this. She might not be there tomorrow.
Look at that. That's Wendy Williams trying to shove her brain back into her head through her ear. Why is there even windows like this that you could just go in New York? You could just be like, want to look at Wendy? You walk over to some part of fucking like Upper West Side. Look at her. She's just crying on the phone with Harvey Levin, putting her hand up to the fucking Jesus
You're
Christ
like,
to the
it's sad.
window.
She used to be so untalented. It's really unbelievable what's happened to her.
For hours and hours and hours over the last month. And this woman is better. She needs a sober coach. I don't think she needs a guardian. This is a country where you're...
That's crazy.
Yeah, she used to like fucking... She did something. Hold on. Last thing on Wendy, if I can find it. There was a kid that was like...
I vaguely remember this. But I don't like keep up on Wendy Williams all that much.
Wendy Williams.
There was one where it's like... I don't know.
Yeah. Do you know what happened?
Yeah.
Yes, she's talking about this like famous TikToker kid and like all his talent and all this shit, and then she goes, he died. Like,
that's alcoholism.
And then like moves on.
That's just being like that's being so hungover that nuance is out the window.
Because the whole crowd is like, "Woo, he's great! Don't we love him? Don't we love him?" She goes, "He has just died."
Mm-hmm.
And then like moves on with the show.
Yeah,
her shadiest moments are wild.
Yeah, I mean you resort to just.
She's so shady. It is wild. She's wild. She's wild, Wendy.
Yeah, but when you're hungover every single day like that, brutally like they are, it's like you resort to just one main function. And it's either bluntness or you laugh all the time like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Because you have no words to really form.
These women
and
turn
laughing is like a buffer to come up with something to say.
Yeah.
These women turn their purses into flasks.
Yeah.
You got their purse is just like it's like a vodka pouch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's getting really bad when you have like a nickname for the type of beverage you're consuming with the activity. I have an aunt that just refers to them as purse beers.
Purse beers.
She goes, "You want a purse beer?" I'm like, "That's just a beer in your purse. You're not. There's nothing cute about this. You carry beers with you."
But they're making it cute now.
Yeah, but it's a purse beer.
Yeah.
You never heard of a purse beer?
And it's
like,
cute.
no, you're an alcoholic.
I like it. It's cute.
I love it.
Let her be.
Road soda.
Yo, let her live.
Dude, I love road soda.
Road sodas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't. I just hoping the best for A$AP Rocky.
Same.
Because the A$AP mob. You guys have done such good work together. Jesus.
I know. Well, prayers to A$AP, dude.
Rocky.
Yeah.
I did not know you were up to this.
I'd be very
It's
upset.
forever.
Mr. A$AP. Mr. A$AP. They're saying you held a gun on Relly.
You have a newsboy cap on and a
What
vest.
the hell? Well, I guess we should wrap it up. Fucking Joey's in Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be back next week.
He'll be here.
We're gotta do these damn Jack Weeks. Slow month. They're quick month, actually.
Yeah.
Black History Month.
Just like that,
Maybe. Why do they give Black History Month? Is it because they're so fast that they make it a fast month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just want to get to the end.
Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, folks.
I thought they're not even like really like it's not even like a branded thing anymore, right?
I think they stopped it.
Yeah.
Because of
Trump.
It's more about. I think Juneteenth turned into
Black
History Day.
Yeah, I think we like said something where we're like, they can't have it all.
Well, everybody else gets like St. Patty's Day.
February does not. Yeah, that's not as big of a Black History Month thing. I think it's because Juneteenth is the day.
Yeah, it's for black people. You get Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day, Juneteenth. It's funny though that that's the one that celebrates the tragedy.
Which
Cinco
one?
de Mayo is just a victory. No, I'm saying Juneteenth. It's like it's like a
a
day of
sad day,
mourning.
right?
It's like a day of mourning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I learned about Juneteenth from The Watchmen on HBO. It's
The Watchmen made Juneteenth.
It's the only way people find out about history these days is you have to hope for HBO to do a show on
About
it.
comic books.
Yeah, a comic book show about it. But yeah,
Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I had no clue until I watched that show.
Me neither. But now, yeah, like I haven't seen much Black History Month stuff. It's more like I've seen like at Laker games they'll say like celebrate Black culture. So it's like in February.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like you know. I mean, but I want to celebrate it. So shout out.
Well, you won't stop me from celebrating it.
Happy Black History Month.
Love black guys.
To fucking Andrew Schultz and
Macklemore.
Akash Singh,
Akash
Macklemore,
and,
Yellow Wolf.
Aquafina and
Yeah.
Yeah. Aquafina.
Yeah.
all the rest.
Shout out to them, yeah.
Who else?
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. Have you seen people playing Ice Ice Baby with Vanilla Ice while driving next to Mexicans protesting the ICE protest?
Oh, that's so
No,
fucked
but
up.
that's very funny.
It's amusing.
Do you have a video we can watch before we leave?
No, but just take my word. Take my word, folks. What do you guys think of the damn protest? I mean, Jesus Christ.
They won't stop. I think they stopped actually finally, the protest.
I haven't gone to the gym in 2 weeks.
That's
Yeah, every day there was a
Well,
protest.
they're stopping the traffic. I don't want to find a new route. Yeah. I've seen them. They're stopping cars.
Yeah.
Middle Street.
Students. It's a student protest. It's all these little kids going out there.
It's student
crazy.
protest?
Yeah, it's always like 14-year-olds. It's a bunch of 14-year-olds.
Are they coming into your bar at all? Because it's right by you.
No, because they're little kids.
I've seen a lot of adults.
a lot of
doing
adults.
it,
What are you talking about?
The last like 2 times I've seen them in the day, it's always a group of 15-year-old kids.
The ones that are holding, they shut down the freeway. They shut down the
I didn't see that, but everyone I
101.
walk around City Hall, it's always little kids.
Okay, I'm just saying, like
Tiny children.
There was like days on end where they were literally shutting down.
It's a wild way to
the
protest.
101 in Alameda, and
To be like anti-deportation, but be like, we're right here.
we're right here. Yeah.
Come get us.
Well, I imagine those are the legal ones.
Maybe.
Well, the ice raids are supposed to
Oh, well, I
happen
think the
this
illegal
week.
ones are too busy working. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they're like, fuck, I'm building a house right now. I can't go protest.
Yeah.
I was at Home Depot a couple days ago, and they were still in the parking lot,
Yeah.
like asking for work and stuff. And I was like, "You guys are fucking."
That's got to be like storming the beaches in
Strong as
Normandy right now.
Yeah.
Showing up the Home Depot parking lot.
They say that like apparently we're due for some big.
They were supposed to be last week, but then the
in
FBI.
LA?
Apparently, Tom, what's the guy's the border czar?
Tom
He said
Homan?
the leak came internally from the FBI. So yeah, FBI agents are leaking when the ice raids are going to happen.
Good. Good. Make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's fun. There's a mole.
like a Paul Revere.
Yeah.
Warn them. Make it a battleground.
You know, Paul Revere, when he was on that ride, he met up with his buddy
on that ride.
That sick ride. So the coolest part about Paul Revere's ride is he met up with his buddy who just had sex.
Mm-hmm.
It was he just fucked a chick.
What if
His house.
it's Paul Revere, but he has a butt plug in as he's doing that, and he's going, "I'm coming, I'm coming."
I like that.
A big deal.
All right, good work, everybody.
All right, good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.
That was great, Connor. Really good work on that.
This
one.
rocks.